The flood threat is moving south. Rising floodwaters now threaten towns along the Missouri River. Because of levee breaks, the river's crest is higher than expected for some towns like Leavenworth. 41 Action News reporter Nick Starling spent the day there to see how people are fighting the flood.
It's been a long time since Leavenworth has seen a Missouri River levels this high. Right now, it's just above 31 feet. The public works director tells me he basically had to change a plan overnight because of the unexpected high water levels.
When they raised it by 1.5 feet, I said, that's a whole nother game.
It's a game Leavenworth Public Works Director Mike McDonald doesn't want to play, but it's the cards they're dealt with.
It's real frustrating trying to plan with the forecast that is so fluid.
So overnight into today, they sandbagged with the help of inmates to raise the elevation to fight this threat. Train tracks covered, the Leavenworth landing submerged, and the Riverfront Community Center now closed.
Last night was our awards banquet, so we thought we'd be in the green light for the whole weekend, and then just a few minutes ago, unfortunately, we have to be evacuated.
The First City Film Festival was supposed to be inside the community center, but now have to take an intermission.
So we've got 3 different screens going, and so we have to get the screens up, the projections up, the backing so that the light doesn't come through. And so moving that across the street is going to be a lot of work.
To make matters worse, the floodwaters have reached this Leavenworth wastewater plant. You can see it is spilling over. So right now, it is a mixture of floodwaters and raw sewage contaminating this 2nd Street. You can see it's closed off right now for about a half mile.
And it falls down in the water. It's all flooded at that part of the plant. There's 3 foot of water around it. And it gets in that water and it goes into the little creek and on down the river.
A rising river that has a history here in Leavenworth.
I remember coming out here in '93 when I was a kid.
Now Ryan Agnew can show and teach his kids on what it means for a community to come together during a time like this.
It's just important to show that, hey, this is part of Leavenworth. This happens sometimes, but people come out and help, and it's going to be okay.
It's nice to see how they working together and finding something to get everything like builded and make sure it doesn't get any towns.
City officials believe that these levees will hold up, but they'll keep a watchful eye on it this weekend in case they do breach. Reporting in Leavenworth, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.